So I just took a stop at Family Fare because I have been in the mood to make monkey bread. I am not one to cook in my house or like bake treats because Ella has been making banana bread. It kind of like sparked my craving for monkey bread because I'm obsessed with it. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's like this cinnamon, doughy, super good bread. I'm gonna drive home now and let's start making it. All right, guys, we're back home. I'm in the kitchen and I got everything that I needed from the store. I got this generic brand Jumbo Flakes biscuit thing. Now I'm just scrolling through the recipe to make sure that I have everything I need. Okay, so first, preheat oven. I'm literally just reading directly off of this and I'll put the link in the description. So if you want to make the exact same monkey bread as me, feel free. And now I'm gonna coat this bunt, I think that's how you pronounce it, pan with non-stick cooking spray and set aside. I think I just drowned that pan in olive oil cooking spray. It's all right, at least it won't stick, right? Next step says to cut biscuits into 4 quarters. I always get so confused with how to open these things because they're usually fun and I just bang it against the side of the, like right here. But this one says to rip it. So let's try to rip this. Oh my gosh. Why did that just scare the absolute heck out of me? It wasn't even that loud. It like exploded in my hands. That was so strange. It's never happened to me before. Guys, the feeling of these things is immaculate. All right, if this one explodes on me, I swear to God. Please don't pop on me. I'm concerned. Oh my gosh, what is the problem with us? Cut each biscuit into quarters. Add cinnamon and sugar. Okay, so we're gonna cut these things and then throw them into a bag that I just had. I'm using office scissors to cut these because that sounds like the easiest way to do it. Oh my gosh, it works so well, so don't judge me. This is so satisfying. Oh my gosh, this is so satisfying. So far, I really recommend. I'm dumping all of these, or cutting them, and putting half into a gallon bag because that's what it says to do. All right, I did half. And now I have to read the directions for how much stuff I'm supposed to be putting into the bag with these little bread nuggets. Okay, it says to add cinnamon and sugar to this bag with half of the little dough chunks in it. I'm guessing then you just do like half the amount of sugar and half the amount of cinnamon since it's half the things. It says 1 cup of sugar, so I'm gonna do half cup of sugar and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, so I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. Sugar, sugar. All right, so I'm dumping the sugar, half cup of sugar into this bag. And now I'm going to do the cinnamon. Okay, this is annoying. Half of it is on the counter because it won't go in this stupid thing. There has to be a better way. See, this is why I don't make anything. I'm also confused because I'm putting the cinnamon and sugar in here, but I feel like all the things are stuck together and it says to toss it, shake it all around. Oh, yep, it's working. They look so different. I feel like in the camera it looks like straight up poop, but it looks actually really good. I didn't think it was gonna stick as well. But now it says to just pour it into the little pan thing, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm like only 1/4 of the way through cooking this and I'm shocked that it doesn't look like a complete disaster yet. All right, now I'm doing the other half and doing the exact same thing. I'm cutting them into 4 little cute pieces and then tossing them around in that bag. So boom, let's go, Yvette's on a roll. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan though of seeing how much sugar is in this thing. Like, it's pretty absurd. All right guys, what is there to talk about? What's going on in the world right now that's like weird or bizarre? I feel like I'm like out of the loop with life. All right, I'm gonna try to take that. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. This thing was giving me like a hard time last time and now I can just easily dump it in. Look at that. Oh. Cinnamon. That is so sugary, oh my god. At this point, I'm kind of just trying to even her out because there's some lumps, but I'm really proud of myself right now. This is like the easiest recipe of all time, but somehow I thought I was gonna mess up and I haven't yet. Next step says to stir to combine the melted butter and brown sugar, then pour evenly over the biscuits in the bundt pan. So I need to melt the stick of butter, and then I need to get 1 cup of brown sugar. I need a bowl. All right, I got a bowl, so it's go time. I have short-term memory loss, so I have to look at my iPad every 20 seconds because I literally forget how much I need and what I'm doing. So 1 cup of brown sugar and a stick of butter. Okay, let's go. She looks a little deformed. That's gross. All right, let's melt the butter. Okay, I guess I was already started on that, but I'm just gonna, I guess, put it in there for like 30 seconds and see what happens. All right, she melts really quick, so why am I saying like she to all my food right now? This is really strange. Now I have light brown sugar that I'm gonna pour into the same cup. Oh my, it just spilled all over. Brown sugar always reminds me of like kinetic sand, and don't mind me using my hands. I washed them before and I feel like all the germs just die in the oven anyway, so it doesn't really matter. See, and that's another thing, like, do I press it down to make a cup, or does it make a cup when it's full? Like, I don't know these things. They don't tell you these things. It's gonna look like a little sandcastle when I dump it in here. Perfect. Now we stir. Now it says pour evenly over biscuits in the bundt pan. This is such a weird consistency. It almost looks like weird baby food applesauce. So right now it's kind of mushy and weird looking on the top, so I'm just gonna try to like smooth it over with a spoon. This is so weird. Okay, I really don't know, but honestly at this point there's so much sugar on this thing that there's absolutely no way it can taste bad. Even if I burn the crap out of it, I feel like it would still taste good. Okay, now it says bake for 30 to 35 minutes or until the top is golden brown and the center is cooked through. Remove from the oven and allow to cool for 10 minutes before turning over onto a plate. All right. So I just put it on this like old cookie sheet because the directions somewhere in there said that this might like leak over. Siri, set a timer for 35 minutes. Timer set for 35 minutes. Okay, the directions say that if the top is getting too browned but the center is still doughy, then tent with foil. My mom taught me how to tent, so she just like pinched up like a tent and I just wrap it around the little bundt pan, and apparently something with aluminum foil getting hot like makes the center of it cooked. I guess I'll see you guys in like 30-ish minutes and we'll see what she looks like. Guys, it is starting to smell really good in here and there's only a minute left, so I'm going to look and see right now what it looks like. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Look at, it's literally like bubbling sugar. Okay, I'm not a food expert, but some of the parts look like it's not done, so I'm kind of unsure because some parts are brown from the cinnamon and some parts are white because they don't have cinnamon, but I don't know if they're white because they aren't cooked or because they don't have cinnamon. I'm just gonna poke it with a fork. Not really sure what that's gonna do or tell, but it's actually still really doughy. So I think I'm gonna pop it in for like 5-10-ish minutes and then see what the top looks like. Maybe this will be like my thumbnail. Honestly, I think that this oven down here is old, so that might be why it's taking longer. Kind of unsure, maybe I should turn the heat up. But I feel like that's where problems arise, is when you try to go off of the recipe, directions, instructions, whatever, because you start feeling confident and then everything goes downhill from there because you have too much confidence for something that you're not good at. Sometimes that's not okay. Siri, set a timer for 8 minutes. Boom. Guys, it's 10:55 and I started doing this whole process around like 8:30. Worth it? Couldn't give you the answer yet because I haven't tried it, but it's just staring at me over there now. Finally just took her out of the oven. Remove from oven and allow to cool for 10 minutes before turning over onto plate. I brought this plastic bowl down, but I don't know if it's smart to put that hot of a thing in a plastic bowl. And I'm also trying to go to bed. I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. The time has finally come. I guess I'm just gonna take this and flip it onto this plate I have here. I don't know how easily it's gonna come out. Yeah, this is not good. All right, I think I'm just gonna try to flip this into this bowl. And if it fits, perfect. If it doesn't fit, then I might have more to clean up, but we'll see. Okay, it definitely didn't all stick together. So half of it stayed in here and the other half decided to go in there. So I think I'm just gonna like take this and just flop it in here. Honestly, the goal wasn't for it to look good. Like, I really don't care. I just kind of was in the mood and wanted to eat it. All right, this is what we're dealing with, people. Why does it look like chicken or like chicken wings to me? That's so weird. I think it'd be wrong to not try one though for you guys and for myself. So it's gonna take a piece that looks reasonable. All right, cheers. It's so good. It's so sugary, but it's so good. Overall cooking experience, it wasn't hard. Was not hard to make. The ingredients are really simple. You probably have half of them in your house already. Maybe you have to go pick up the little biscuit thing that decides to explode on you, but now you know it does. So there's no surprises there. Will I make this again? Probably, now that I already know how to make it and I don't have to like look through the directions, recipe, whatever the entire time. Yeah, I think it's a little solid snack, breakfast, dessert thing, so I recommend. If you guys want to try it out, please do. Like I said, I'm gonna put the link to that little Pinterest recipe thing that I followed in this video in my description. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video right here. I hope that you guys have an amazing day, an amazing week. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give my video a thumbs up. I love you guys so much. Peace.